We continue to honor Britain's longest-serving monarch. As the world continues to mourn the death of Queen Elizabeth II, Erie News Now sent a team to Ontario to see how she's being remembered tonight in Canada.
Our Lisa Adams is joining us live there in Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, with what she has experienced throughout the day. Good evening, Lisa.
Good evening, Eva and Mike. We've shifted our spot here, and we are now in front of the Pillar and Post Hotel, where Queen Elizabeth II had a room here back in 1973. She spent 10 days here in a town that used to be the capital of what they call Upper Ontario. So she came here to open the Shaw Festival Theatre, but here at the Pillar and Post, which had been a cannery that turned into a restaurant, that turned into a hotel. It was brand new at that time. This is where the Queen and Prince Philip had a room to get ready for the festivities, hosted a dinner here for over 200 people. I talked earlier today with Paul McIntyre, who is currently Vice President of Operations for the Vintage Hotels here in Niagara-on-the-Lake. He said that was quite a day, and everyone remembers it here. They had to learn all about the proper rules and how to serve the Queen and Prince Philip. And so they remember it, and it was a nice point in history to remember, but it's also much more important now to remember that the Queen came here. Many people have photographs. There are some lovely photographs of her being at the Shaw Festival Theatre. I had a chance today to stand in the box where she was. They have a little bit of British bunting there right now marking that spot. So many personal stories here of some people who saw the Queen that day, waved at her as a school child. I also had a chance to talk to the Lord Mayor of Niagara-on-the-Lake, a lovely person who connected us with some other folks who remembered that day with some personal stories. So I'm going to be sharing what she had to say and what so many others here had to say. They were all pretty emotional about the loss of their Queen, the only Queen that most of them have known in their lifetimes. Many times as soon as the interview began, they said, well, I'm a monarchist, you know. So, we think of Canadians as somewhat like us, but not so. So we have much to learn from them about what the loss of the Queen means, and I'll have some stories on that coming up later this week on Erie News Now. Live in Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, Lisa Adams, Erie News Now.